Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Los Angeles Clippers clinched the conference championship that climaxed in a Game 7 showdown. But now they need 4 more wins to reach their ultimate goal. It all starts right here, right now, against the Bucks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season. The NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Hey Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the Clippers are super talented, and now they're starting to gel. Paul George said the chemistry is amazing. He said, quote, "This team has a real bond. It's fun. We're locked in. We're together. It's one of the best locker rooms I've been around. We're going to continue to build off that." Guys?
Oh, that's a scary thought, Allie. Thanks for that. You take a look at the Bucks. A whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then there's Chris Paul. So the Clippers win the tip. Leonard against Middleton. Lets it go from 14. Leonard can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And here are the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Falls for Antetokounmpo.
You know, we talk about growing the game internationally, and the NBA has done it better than most all other sports. There's not a better ambassador than Giannis. His parents are from Nigeria. He grew up in Greece, and he's just a terrific role model for young kids all over the world.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Count the basket. Antetokounmpo has got 7 points.
Amazing to watch Antetokounmpo wheel these shots in, refusing to concede to the defense.
Here's Leonard. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 7. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Middleton against Leonard. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. Griffin, a screen on Allen. Here's George. Again, the Clippers score.
George does not need a lot of space to get his shot off, and he's become quite proficient in the mid-range.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now Allen. The three is up. Griffin pulls down the board. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Unloads from 13. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard outside. It's tipped.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. For three, Allen. Paul George pulls down the board for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. And it's Paul off the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Exceptional focus from the veteran point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
Pass to Middleton. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 9 points in the game. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Leonard on the wing. Middleton covering. George outside. Here's Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's got 6.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Now here's Allen. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Robertson. Middleton from the outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Number 1, Chris Paul. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever. Antetokounmpo with it.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Falls for Antetokounmpo. So it's the Clippers now. 8-point game. Now here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Now Leonard. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Now here's George. Shoots it from the corner. Offensive board. Leonard on the wing. Here's the 3. The shot no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Paul. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Leonard against Middleton. Leonard passes to George. Outside Paul. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Paul.
It's incredible. You hear the stories about Chris Paul and his leadership, what he's done on and off the court. Not just with his team, but the whole league looks to him for guidance and really trusts his wisdom. That's high praise.
Now here's Holiday. Portis the screen. Holiday with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. The Clippers making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And the free throw, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Lopez against Redick. Pass to Jordan. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
Now here's Portis. Here's Holiday. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And the Bucks lead by 9.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
From the high post, and the shot falls short that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Lopez, the screen on Jackson. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Here's Red. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Ibaka with a screen on Holiday. Jackson against Holiday. Clock at 4. Tipped. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Redick finds Jackson. With the drive, down low. And Ibaka with the basket on the assist from Jackson.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Holiday. Ibaka with it. Pass to Jackson. Back to Ibaka. Shoots over Lopez. No luck on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Outside Holiday. Takes it inside. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, that's an example of the speed and strength of Holiday. Fully on display there. He's so good at scoring on the drive and playing through physical defense.
Jackson against Holiday. Ibaka, the pass to Jackson.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Allen attacking. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
The 3 from Redick. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Redick drains these shots constantly. I mean, senses and feels the separation and then capitalizes on it.
Jackson against Holiday. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Jackson. Ibaka with it. Redick outside. Jordan the screen. Redick with it. And Lopez picks him up. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
And here's Allen. Stolen by Redick. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jordan. Jackson outside. The rebound by Allen. Now here's Holiday. Back to Allen. Lets the 3 fly. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And some down shooting nights will happen. But Giannis says the Bucks will continue to play the right way.
Gotta keep shooting, gotta keep making plays, keep finding the open man, and obviously the ball gonna go in eventually. You know, it's a season, and there's gonna be games that you're not gonna play your best. You're not gonna knock down shots, but at the end of the day, we found ways to win, and gotta keep shooting the ball. Gotta keep shooting the ball.
And Grant, no doubt, they can always lean on their defense.
And we know the Bucks are strong enough at that end. I mean, they can scrap out wins even when they struggle to score.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the floor for Milwaukee. His first shot coming late. Good on the shot.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Robertson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And they pick up 2. And the Bucks lead by 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's George. Over Middleton. No good off the glass. Antetokounmpo against George. Pass to Middleton. Takes a 3. Shot's good by Red.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Here's George. Redick outside. To the inside. And that one's good. George has gotten his second bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Robertson. Now here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Redick. Here's Middleton. Blocked!
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
George against Middleton. George left side. And yep, it's good. George has got 6.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. It's George on the wing. And the Clippers again with a bucket. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Red. Lets it go from deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. 6 points for him.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
George passes to Redick. George outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, that's a hard shot even from that range. George had to get that one off against tough defense.
Pass to Middleton. Here he goes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Leonard's checked in for the Clippers.
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
Pass to Leonard. Now George. Outside Paul. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And Robertson gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him. That shot wide open.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Leonard on the wing. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
3-pointer is up. Middleton. Paul George pulls down the board.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Leonard up top. He's got 12. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Here's Paul. He's got 5.
Switch.
Griffin outside. Pass to George. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Milwaukee has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Leonard against Middleton. There's the 3. He can't get it to go, so the Clippers will take it the other way.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Leonard against Middleton. Leonard passes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 13-footer. Leonard can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Robertson. Up and in on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 12.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Here's Leonard. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Griffin against Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Leonard against Middleton. And the dunk by Leonard.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Number 5, DeAndre Jordan.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Pass to Allen. Back to Holiday. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And it's the Clippers on the break. Again, the Clippers score.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's a pick. Here's Lopez. Outside Holiday. Lopez, the screen on Jackson. Here's Holiday. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
You know, Drew Holiday has so many great attributes, but I think perhaps the best one is his mindset. He's even-keeled, he competes at a high level, and he never backs away from a challenge.
So it's the Clippers now, after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. George, no good. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Red. George defending. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Holiday. Lopez, the screen on Jackson. Over Jordan. That one rolls around and rims out. The Clippers shooting the rock at 58%. Holiday against Jackson. Inside, here's Ibaka, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Ibaka. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Red. Allen with it. George defending. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Redick, he's checked in for Paul George. Here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Redick outside. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by Lopez.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Here's Allen, and he drives in, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
Free throw good from Allen. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They've been knocked down from the line this quarter, trying to build out their lead.
Redick outside. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this game. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Redick outside. From the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. 1:24 left in the first half. Here's Red. Boom! He jams it straight down. Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Jackson, the pass to Redick. High post Ibaka. Pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. Counted from distance. Jackson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Holiday. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
There's a screen. Pass to Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I'll tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so it's Milwaukee leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back after this.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. They're hoping to send a message here in Game 1. Kenny, looking back on your career, would your attitude change when you got to the finals?
Well, there's a toughness you've got to show. You've come so far over the course of the season, and now you got to show every team that no matter what happens, it's not going to be easy.
You know what? You've always had a thing for Game 1, didn't you, Kenny?
Was that
about he hit 7 of them?
Yeah, it was 7, right, Kenny?
6, 7, 8, 9. I lost count after 5.
Second half's coming up.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And we're back, folks. Thanks for joining us on this Memorial Day NBA Hoops extravaganza. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Blake Griffin. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Robertson. Antetokounmpo outside for 3. Allen, good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Paul. Leonard outside for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
With a 9-footer. Deflected. Up top, Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Leonard. And the layup is good. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Antetokounmpo against Griffin. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
One shot.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. The Clippers trail. Griffin passes to Leonard. 90 seconds into the second half now, and the bucket is good. Leonard's got 23 points.
Resourceful play by Leonard, finding himself a look for mid-range and sinking it.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. Middleton against Leonard. Back to Middleton. For three, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Leonard passes to George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 22 points for him. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Middleton against Leonard. The rebound by Allen. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. From outside the arc, they grab their own miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Leonard outside. Pass to Griffin. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Fires for 3. Leonard can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the inside. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Leonard on the take, and that one drops. Leonard's got 27 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's Paul. He's got 5. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Allen. George with the block.
George clearly one of the best two-way players in the game. He never takes a play off defensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Blake Griffin picks one up. The Clippers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Clippers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Leonard. George outside. Down low. Double team on Leonard. Takes the 3. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
PG's really refined his three-point shooting. He's an absolute laser now from distance, and that's a big part of his offense.
Here's Robinson. Allen on the wing. Beyond the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Paul. He's got 5. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3.
and the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Clippers making a switch here. Redick's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Holiday's checked in for Chris Middleton. Now here's George. 18 points for him. That one drops for him.
They really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 27 points for him. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday against George. For the lead. Outside for Redick. Launches it. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Chris Paul, and the Bucks making a change here. And the Bucks with the possession here. They trail by 3. Holiday against Redick. They need this. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka.
Anytime they want, 24/7, give the ball to Holiday and just let him make a play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Holiday hits them both. And it's the Clippers' ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And here's Redick for three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Lopez. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Yep, count it.
Well, he's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
Here's George. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Red, defended by Jackson. Pass to Lopez. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Well, you hate to give Lopez an easy one around the rim, but you don't like sending him to the line either.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
And Lopez drops them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
The Clippers shooting about 60% for the game. Jackson, pass to George. Now Redick. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Robertson. Ibaka on the double team. Portis for 3. The rebound by Jackson. And here are the Clippers now. Redick outside. Jack's up at 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Very dangerous from outside the arc as he's been throughout his career. All Redick needs is a little separation. He's golden.
Now here's Holiday. 10 points for him. Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Redick. He's got 12. The putback. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14. Redick against Holiday. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. Redick against Holiday. Portis with the steal. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to Lopez. On the wing, Holiday. Lopez, the screen. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 9 points here in the second half.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
George outside. To halt the run, the 3 from Redick. It's hauled in by Portis.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Red. Pass to Lopez. Fires from deep. And Another three for Milwaukee.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Jackson. Blocked.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
No good on the triple. The Clippers shooting 55% for the game so far. Portis against George. There's the triple. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks ahead, up by 10. And we'll be back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Allen in at the 2.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
They set the screen. Here's Holiday. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Clock at 6. Here's Holiday. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Dominant defense from Leonard, making a big effort to get his hand on the shot and swat it down.
Here's Paul. Back to Redick. Launches a 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Now here's Holiday. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. For 3, Allen hits the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Griffin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Bucks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Griffin with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo Antetokounmpo with the block.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Fires in the triple. And the Bucks lead by 9.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
Pass to Leonard. Now Redick. Allen defending. Now Leonard. Back to Redick. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it go run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Out to Leonard from behind the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Allen, the pass to Holiday. And it's J.J. Redick with the foul. That's his first foul. George, he's checked in for the Clippers. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's Middleton on the wing. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
That's just what we call man-up strength from Middleton. I mean, taking the hit and then kind of effortlessly knocking down the shot as well.
Now here's Leonard. Got a piece of it.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this ball.
Allen, pass to Middleton. From the high post. It's wide right, hits off the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Leonard. And stolen by Middleton. Allen inside. He's guarded by Paul. That's good from Allen on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight. Middleton against Leonard. Over Middleton. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 29 points.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second-guessing it.
Holiday passes to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. And he can't bank that one in.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. The 3-ball. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up. If it's there for him, good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Holiday. The shot won't fall, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Allen finds Holiday. Middleton outside to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Middleton against Leonard. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. Three-pointer is up. Middleton, no good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Pass to Allen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists now in the game. Leonard against Middleton. Leonard right side. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
First free throw is good.
Some guys, you see their facial expression, you know exactly how it's going. Kawhi wears a poker face the entire game.
Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. And Leonard drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Milwaukee calls timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's the drive and the powerful one-handed slam.
You see the power and athleticism at the rim. Who's man enough to rise up to challenge the Big O?
Here's Leonard. Drills the elbow jumper. Leonard's got 36 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Antetokounmpo up top, defended by Griffin, and down it goes. 2 points.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
That's tipped. Jordan pass to Leonard. Leonard double team. Inside. Call. Yes! And it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. Middleton against Griffin. Middleton, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Paul can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Robertson. Pass to Red. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it. Middleton against Paul. Antetokounmpo, right side. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 33 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Leonard against Middleton. And here's Leonard. It's deflected. This one for three. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Got it. Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Griffin against Antetokounmpo. Driving in. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, a series like this one demands the best of every player, and he showed just how capable he is tonight, delivering a star performance. So it's the Clippers now, down by 12. Leonard against Middleton, goes up from the block. Antetokounmpo with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Leonard. using his post moves to get the 2 points. Leonard's got 40 points.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Here's Robertson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it.
You know, I think you got to push Giannis further away if you're the defender there. I mean, he's just too big of a threat inside.
The Clippers running out of time. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. Griffin, a screen on Middleton. And the basket by Leonard. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Bucks.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They play with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset, keeping his balance even when the D is present.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Well, Giannis, some impressive wins. Talk about the momentum that you guys have created.
Definitely have a lot of momentum. We got to keep playing good basketball, but at the end of the day, we got to keep defending. You got to be the one that hits first.
Both ends of the floor are so important. Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.